we fight it, lose every rule till we find it. This is the riot, riot, riot. You push, I pull, we collide. Tonight we burn in private. Call it a crowd, but it feels like two.
So in the fifth today we have this Neewer phone case, and while a phone case is actually very similar to, let's say, a tripod stand for a phone or holder, it does have some more functionality but also a bit more cinematic use for it. So for example we have these handles, and these handles you can replace, you can remove them, but they do help a lot with stabilization, because if you have these in your hands will not do too much movement anymore and it will be a very stable shot. I did notice even with my other Neewer like tripod stand for a phone, which is more like plastic and also one unit, you do have tendency to move a bit too much because you do still hold it in the base. And with this one you do have more distance, you have like completely seamless experience, and even camera shutter on this one does help with not touching the screen, so you can really like focus on it, make the shot, move around. I don't know what you want to do, but you can do a lot of things, and then you push the button and the shot is taken. So this kind of setup is cool, but it also has one downside, that it's more to be used for longer duration of video. So I have here like my Honor, this is a pretty cheap phone, Honor 400 Lite. And while the camera is not that great, this phone is overall pretty cool experience to at least test out some of this like gear. Don't worry, for normal using and also for the clips I made for this video, I used the Vivo X200 Ultra, which also even fits inside this case. So as you can see, I now placed it with the camera on this side, and you need to screw it down, but you can also place the camera on the other side. Something that's also pretty unique about this phone or this holder is that you can also adjust the middle placement. So this means you can adjust this part to be a bit more on that side or the other side. Same goes with the handles. You can place the handles a bit higher. You can even like adjust this side of the handle so they can be a bit up or a bit down. I actually prefer this because it's more like also steady mode, because they are pretty much almost on the table, but also it's easy to take and you don't block too fast your camera of the phone. Also, I do like they at least include the tools to adjust it all underneath, which I don't really get out now, but maybe this one, it's a bit smaller. Yeah, there it is. So it's pretty handy. So in case you want to adjust, let's say, the middle position, you can like screw it loose, you can adjust it a bit, and then you can really place it like how you want to. Especially with phones like the X200 Ultra, it's pretty handy because it has a pretty big camera unit. You do need to place this middle plate a bit maybe towards that side. But also sometimes, depending on if you want to use an external microphone, you maybe need a bit more space on this side. So it's pretty unique solution for most kind of category. So this camera shutter, as mentioned before, it's pretty cool, usable, easy to go. And it does really help keeping you the phone stable in its holder, for example, and then just make the shots. I did notice that while it's cool they include this, it's not removable from the base. It's a bit sad. I actually hoped it would be, so you could also like use it for a remote shutter. But if you really want to do that kind of category, you could also like just screw it off from this like base, just like that. And then let me see which side it goes. Okay, I screwed it down pretty well. And then you can still use it like for shutter on the go. So overall, a great experience, and I do recommend these kind of phone rigs for people who want to make stable shots, but also want something that is really keeping your phone very leveled. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you all in the next one.